It ended on a good note. Started off pretty rough, just physically. I think there's a bit of fatigue carried from Monaco. We swam 18 races in 2 days, and then we had a travel day, which was pretty long. And so, body's feeling the effects, but it was good. It was really good training, good prep. This morning I just did enough to get through, and then tonight came into it and kind of just used it as an opportunity to turn the mind off of feeling negative, which was good training, and told myself, you know what, regardless of how I feel, I've got an opportunity to swim fast and I want to go for a win. And so the 50 breaststroke was a nice race. Slow times, kind of across the board. I feel like it's a tough setting, but it's a good opportunity to just race and think less about the times and more about execution of swims. So it's really sharp to the first 25 meters, I'd say, in the 50 breast, and then it tend to shorten up a little bit. Happy with the win. And then the 50 freestyle was right after the awards ceremony, so I actually had to go to the bathroom pretty bad, which was pretty frustrating because I like having this routine where you like kind of clear the system and then you go up. And so that was a new challenge, and then swam decent, 22.0, not crazy fast times. I knew it was going to be a 21.7 to win it, and so it would have been nice to at least dip under. But I'm looking forward to getting to swim that race fresh without anything in front of it. I think that'll make a huge difference. Obviously, you know, you're up against specialists, and then the 100 fly was so bad this morning. We weren't going to swim it in the B final tonight, and so on to tomorrow for 50 fly, 50 back, 100 breast. More training. So the big thing is taking the racing as training. So I create the breakdown, we learn about strategy, fixing details, things we can control here and there. You know, fast swims are great. Obviously we're always going for fast swims, but we're gonna spend some time. So we go from here to Kene, we'll have a day off, we'll race again, similar event schedule, and then I'll go straight to Croatia from there with my family. My dad's gonna be there coaching me. We'll have about a week, and then Team USA will join us. I'd love to be able to get my dad on deck to help work with me while we're at training camp. At the moment it seems like he won't be allowed, which is frustrating, just because, you know, I've got 5 events and the focus is Worlds, and so we want to be able to do our prep because we train a little differently. And so the focus is just taking the racing as a training, recovery, do as much recovery as we can, lots of katsu, lots of Normatec, massage, hydration, eating well between the stops, trying to sleep as best as I can. So it's all like, I don't know, everything's geared towards Worlds. So I think a lot of the Europeans too racing here is like, this is a bit of a prep, kind of a breakdown part of the training cycle, and then we use those last 2 weeks to kind of recover a little bit of a build, and then into Worlds for what really matters, and you know, where I'll have nice spaced out schedules over 6 days of racing. It's gonna be a little nicer than just this back to back to back constant, no warm down pool, cold air, everything. So yeah, I think it sets up nicer. I do think I mentally also have a better approach going into it. I think I was pretty nervous going into that Worlds, and there was a lot of pressure riding on it. For me, the focus still remains pretty long term towards Paris, and this is a stepping stone. So we're going into it with the goal to obviously win as many medals for Team USA as possible. But it's also not like one of those, I don't know, it doesn't feel like the Olympic year felt, if that makes sense. Especially because we've got so many world championships for the next 5 years. But it is a cool opportunity. Obviously it's unfortunate that Adam's not there, but there's openings in certain events that we can try and capitalize on as an athlete, which is cool. But I want to be able to beat Adam with Adam there. Like, I don't want to just have a medal for having a medal. I want to be able to race the best and win against the best. And so, yeah, I don't know. I'm just excited to race. Like, I'm always excited to race, and world champs is world champs. So it's gonna be a great team. Stoked on the kids that we've got on the team. It's weird, I'm starting to feel like the old guy at 23, which is crazy. So it'll be a good time.